Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the New York Yankees. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Our starter in this one, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco inside. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day.
7:05.
Next offering is in for a strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. So up next, Michael Garcia. And a foul ball. Blanco gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Next one just misses, and the count is 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable.
And now this is down for a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline. One gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Ball.
Next pitch is outside. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. And it remains 2-2. 2 outs. And a curve misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to center. Bellinger pulls it down, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. McConnell hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. Volpe with an impressive 5-hit performance in his last game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the series, and we're all square. It's 1-1, and the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Fires over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the 2nd, and to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike 1. Fought off foul.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
In the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge has it sized up. And there's 2 away. And now, Joey Wiemer.
The right fielder, Joey Wiemer.
And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
There's a line drive to left field. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He was all over that one. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge settles underneath it, and that is that. Royals lead 1, and our score remains 2-1. Back for more from the Bronx, and now Austin Wells. Waka back to work. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add on. It's 3-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That'll make it out of here. They go back to back, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and now this place is really rocking. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
In the air, center field. McConnell ranging back. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Center fielder, Cody.
So the lineup flips over, and here comes Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him.
Hit hard. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Judge with another scorching run of play lately. That one is absolutely belted. That's long gone. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-1. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. So 2 down. Here's Stanton now. He's already homered in this game. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that gives Jazz Chisholm Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
He makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We played 2 full. It's the Yankees 7 and the Royals 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
McConnell.
Max Fried will go to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Blanco in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. That's towards center. Bellinger right there to make the grab. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Hard hit left side. Handles, throws to first. That's the third out. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Back here in New York, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in. And
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Forget it. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 8-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Luke, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out trying for 2. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McConnell should have this one. They got it for out number 2. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Hard hit right side. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-1. You're dialed into the show. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bobby Witt Jr. That's in there.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made. You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Now a jump throw. Can't pick it up cleanly.
Now back.
And here is Salvador Perez. Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And it stays fair. Witt around second. Coming home. He'll score. And that keeps him from advancing past second.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Jonathan India at the plate. Bellinger makes the grab. One pitch and one out. So man aboard. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Flied to right his first time. And that's way high. And it's 1-0. Perez, the runner at second with one away. Next offering upstairs. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now, Joey Wiemer, 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. Upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped. He's got it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bellinger up to hit. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe. That one hammered center field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here is Aaron Judge. Ripped to third and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
And that one lifted in the air center field. McConnell under it. Makes the catch. That is the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Fried back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Foul ball there. And they'll do it again. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. Brady McConnell steps in for the Royals. Fly to left his first time. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
0-2 is the
The
count.
Yanks up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. And he grounds one to the right side. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyrone Blanco.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tyrone Blanco steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Misses
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
plate. Ball 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals, and it's still 8-2. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, every year on April 15th, we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day for his courage, his leadership, and how he forever changed the game of baseball. And out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
And it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Center field. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Yeah, it makes it hard for us as broadcasters to call out who's making the play. But with that said, what a special day in baseball, and I'll take it every year.
And first offering is fouled off. Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-2. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball. Dominguez, 22 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And that one hammered. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. He leaves the yard to right. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add to their lead. It's 11-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
And the Royals manager making his way.
Pitching to
Here's Cody Bellinger.
number 42, Carlos Hernandez.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. And that one is lifted in the air. Blanco on the move to the alley. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes.
Oh, that's out.
New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
The pitch. And that one fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Goldie makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
Right.
That's right. Now an 0-2 from Free. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And out of here. He shoots one out to right. His second of the year. It's 11-3. So digging in, Jonathan India. And that one wrapped foul. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Two down, bases empty, but one run across, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game, but a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. On to the bottom of inning number 6. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And Judge spoils that one.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
One up, one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
2 outs, base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 1 for 3. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Stepping in, Austin Wells. There's a swing and a drive. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 13-3. Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run. 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
Base is empty with 2 away. And up next for New York, Paul Goldschmidt. This one smacked out to left center. And a base hit right there. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. Now a screamer into the outfield. McConnell makes the catch. And that is that. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. 7th inning coming up. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fastball is outside. Hard on the ground to first. Goldie steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder Joey Wiemer.
So up now for Kansas City, Joey Wiemer. Up and in, 1-0.
1-0.
Popped up. Goldie settles underneath it. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Two down, nobody on. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Wells down to first with it in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees back in the Bronx. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 14-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now.
Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. High drive, deep right field. That one on its way. It's a belly bomb.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. You know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. That's a base hit. So a man at first. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. And that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Volpe around second, headed for third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tags the runner for 1. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side,
I have to think they're going to have some discussions.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. Their third home run of the inning. It's 16-3. So let's take a. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Carlos Estevez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In the air, left field. Blanco makes the catch, and that'll do it. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 8th inning coming up. Brady McConnell steps in for the Royals. Fried back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Fried still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. Chisholm. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Next offering is in for a strike. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Blanco leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs. Off the mark there. 1-2 to count.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Up the middle. Over to Goldie. And Witt is out. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That one ripped right center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Back up the middle and a base hit. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 20-3. Zingy, he's been red hot. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger, known for his late inning heroics. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His third home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 21-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now here is Aaron Judge. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That's his fourth home run of the series. And they add a couple more. It's 23-3.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
Number 42.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. McConnell hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And forget it. He sends it out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 24-3. Base is empty, one away, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. That's out to center field, and that gets down for a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Paul Goldschmidt now. Swings and misses. 0-1. Bubich, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sink. There goes the runner. And that one ripped to left. Blanco snags it. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. But it's a huge 8-run inning for him as they open up the lead. Through 8 full, Yankees out. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Outside with a breaking ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully,
puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. 1 down. Joey Wiemer steps in for the Royals. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run dinger. His first homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 24-6. That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Chisholm and Renfroe is retired. Last chance for the Royals. Brady McConnell steps in for the Royals. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.